Hi guys, we continue with our mathematics classes. Today we will start with the topic statistics. Okay, what is statistics? It's a branch of the mathematics that involves the collation, description, analysis, and inference of conclusion from data. Okay, the statistics, it's about the first thing about statistics is that you will get information. Yeah, you will get data. Yeah, and you will analyze that data. We have two kinds of statistics. The first one is the descriptive. Okay, the descriptive, it's a kind of statistics that organize and analyze the data that you will get. Okay, it only have that work, descript. Yeah, descript all the data that you will get. Okay, the next kind of statistics is the inferential. Okay, that kind of statistics, it's a tool that you can use to get a conclusion, yeah, about the analysis of that data. Okay, this is the difference between that kind of statistics. The descriptive only organize, only get, only analyze, yeah, but in the inferential you will draw a conclusion. Yeah. Okay, now another thing that you need to know, it's the universe, population, and sample. Okay, the universe is the entire group that you want to draw a conclusion about. Okay, the universe, it's all the people, all the data that exist. Okay, now a population is a subset of the universe, yeah, of possible observation in which we are interested in some characteristics. Okay, so in the universe we have all the people, all the data, all the information, yeah, but we have interested in one characteristics or some characteristics of that universe. In that case is the population. Yeah, now it's so hard to analyze and collect the data from the population, so we will use or will get only a sample of that population. It's a subset from the population in which you actually collect. Okay, so you will work only with the sample. Yeah, the sample represents the population and the population represents the universe. Okay, this is a sample here. The universe, all the students of the PVC. Yeah, the populations, the students of the first semester of the school, and the sample is 50 selected students. Yeah, you will work with only that data. Yeah, it's so hard to analyze or collect all the population data. Even harder if you will to analyze the universe. Yeah. Okay, now we will see the variable. It's an attribute or a characteristic of the data that you will get, okay, or you will analyze. Okay, so the name. We have two kinds of variables. The first one, qualitative. Okay, qualitative variables take values like names or labels. I don't know, red, blue, green. Yeah. Quantitative variables, it's a number. Okay, it's a measure quantity. I don't know, for example, the number of friends that you have, the number of sons or the number of sisters that you have. Okay, something like that. Okay, now we will see the frequency. It's a very important data, because that information is used to be analyzed. Okay, so the frequency it's the number of times that the observation occur or record. Yeah, we have two kinds of frequency. The absolute frequency is the number of times a value is observed, and the relative frequency, yeah, is a fraction or proportion. In that case, is a percentage of the frequency. Okay. Now we have the cumulative frequency. Is the total of frequencies of all events at or below a certain point in order list of events. So is cumulative. Yeah. Now we will do that example to understand how you calculate the frequency, the absolute frequency, the cumulative absolute frequency, relative frequency, and cumulative relative frequency. Okay. Now in that example, we have the number of cars that arrive at car wash per hour. Okay, for example, we have 2, 4, 2, 3, etc. Okay, so you need to count how many cars per hour arrive at that car wash. So okay, we are now in Excel. Now we will do that. Okay, to calculate all the data that you have in the table, you need to sort all the data. Okay, now this is all the information about the arrives of the cars. Yeah, so I will sort. Yeah, this is the first thing that you need to do. Sort all the information. Okay, now to do that table, okay, I will fill that. Okay, so this is the class mark. Okay, in that example, it's only to show you how you understand or how you calculate the meaning of the frequency. Okay, this is not the real way to do that table. Yeah, it's only to understand how calculate the frequency. Okay, now that class mark is to identify all the different data that you have. For example, here you have 2 times that in that hour doesn't arrive any car. Yeah, so you have 0 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so this is the way that you will fill it. Now you will calculate that column. What is that column? Absolute frequency. Okay, so in that case is how many zeros do you have? Check here. You have 2. Okay, 2 zeros here. How many ones do you have? So you have 4. Okay, you have 4. How many 2s? Okay, 21. 1 and 1. Yeah, I will check if it is correct. 2, 4, 21, 2, 4, 21, 15. Okay, now you only count how many zeros, how many ones, how many 2s, how many 3s. Yeah, so in that case I will add all the data that we got. Okay, so here I will use sum and this is the result, 50. So you have here 50 data. Okay, now the next column, cumulative absolute frequency. Okay, now we will calculate the cumulative absolute frequency. Okay, how? You will sum to above all the result that you have here. For example, the first one, it's equal number 2, yeah, but now you will add that plus that, yeah, and you will get the cumulative absolute frequency. Yeah, what is that? You only will sum to above all the data. Yeah, for example, here you only have 2. Yeah, here you have 2 and 4, 6. Yeah, here you have 2, 4 and 21. Yeah, this is the way that you calculate that column. Okay, now the next column is relative frequency. Relative is a percentage. Yeah, so you need to calculate from that column here. Okay, how? You need to divide every data divided by the total. So you need to divide that by the total. Yeah, this is the percentage. If you only drag the formula, you have one error here. Yeah, because when you do that, move all the formula. So in that case, you need to fix that data, the total. So you will use F4 and appears that symbol, and you only drag again, and you will get percentage of every data. Here, 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 and here. Yeah, and to check that values are correct, you only sum and you will get 1. Yeah, percentage, you will do that. Yeah, but I only will use the decimals. Okay, the last column, cumulative relative frequency. Yeah, is the same way that column. So the first, it's equal, so you will add that. Okay, and this is all the data that you need to calculate. Okay, so again, the columns, the first one, the class mark, you need to identify all the kind of data. Yeah, the absolute frequency, you need to calculate how many data appears of that data. Yeah, the cumulative absolute frequency, you need to add above all the rows. Yeah, here. The relative frequency, you need to divide the absolute frequency divided by the total. Yeah, and the last one, cumulative relative frequency, it's to add above all the rows. Yeah, this is all for today. You will send me that table. Okay, see you guys. I will wait for your homework.